giving me the opportunity to address the House. DC District Coordinating Director, the Overlord of the Bunkpurugu Traditional Area, Service Commanders, colleagues, honorable members, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited actually to be called upon to give a short address to the House as the ex-official member of this august House. I believe that the Honorable DC address is well received. I believe also that my address will actually kickstart the discussion on his address. That is why I insisted that I speak before we all interrogate his address. As the Member of Parliament for the Bunkpurugu Constituency, and as a developmental agent, it is my responsibility to collaborate with the District Assembly, particularly the DC, to ensure that most of the things that he has highlighted are achieved. And when they are achieved, our people will be happy. And we can pride ourselves that indeed we have worked together to bring development for our people. I'm happy about the successes that the district has struck under the DCE's leadership. But it has to be emphasized that it is a collaborative work. It is not the work of one person to get all these achieved. We have always collaborated. And where we have collaborated and the roles that each one of us have played to ensure that we chalk successes, it has to be highlighted for the people to understand. The chiefs have their role to play. The various service commanders have always supported us. I've sat in meetings together with them, and we have ironed out strategies to ensure that our people live in peace, or there is law and order in the district. You, the assembly members, equally have played diverse roles to ensure that development takes place in your areas. I have worked with some of you to ensure that your people are happy. Allow me to highlight some of the things that I, as the Member of Parliament, have used my common fund to assist in the development of the district. As meager as it is, and of course these days the common fund doesn't come as it used to come. I was interviewed by one of the radio stations, and I had to emphasize that these days the common fund, the Batnanda Sune, the Tuatnanda Sune, the Jiru Batnanda, and the two Batnanda. Yet we have been able to use it judiciously to benefit our people. With the support of the District Assembly, we have been able to use some of it to build 6-foot bridges, yet to be commissioned. But I had the opportunity to commission just only one of the foot bridges in Jilek. The people needed it. I needed to invite the district's chief executive to be part of it. Unfortunately, there was no time for us to do that. The remaining 5 will be commissioned, and the district chief executive and his staff will be invited accordingly to get it commissioned. The DCE spoke about security. It gladdens my heart that indeed today we have had some vehicles received by the district police commander only yesterday for the use of the deployed police officers in the district. This didn't come easy. It came as a result of continuous meetings and even asking questions on the floor of Parliament, and meeting with the Minister for Interior to get this done. Of course, the DCE played a role, but I would have thought that my role as the MP in summoning the Interior Minister to Parliament to answer questions about our security situations and subsequently having meetings with him to ensure that this is done would have been recognized by the District Chief Executive. I'm sure he forgot that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have received this personnel and they are post. I have also used part of my Assembly Common Fund to renovate their place of residence so that they can stay comfortably to serve us so that we can live in peace and harmony with each other. Fellow colleagues, I know that there are logistical constraints the commanders have brought to my attention. I'm told that the motorbikes will soon be distributed nationwide, and they will also benefit. They will receive their chunk of it. They brought only 2 vehicles. And when I return back to Accra, I intend to meet with the Interior Minister and the Police Service, the IGP, to ensure that these are brought quickly. I know their weapons are not ready, and in my interaction with the security agencies, particularly the police commander, he is ready to offer them what is available in the district command so they can use to protect you and I, particularly our mothers who commute on a daily basis to the various market centers and back. Commander, thank you very much for that kind gesture. I believe they are all under your command, so you are doing the right thing. Let me also thank the Army commander on the ground, very solid. Anytime we need a service or the police commander needs their services, they are always ready and available to assist. The last time, the NDC benefited their services greatly in Jilek when we did our parliamentary primaries. We thank you so much. And presidential, thank you. We thank you so much, Commander, for your help. It is also the case that once in a while we rely on the immigration and the fire service and other security agencies to offer their assistance. We are most grateful for your support. We are all developing Ghana together. As you assist us to develop our district, I believe there are others, commanders who are not natives of your district, who are also assisting to develop yours. So thank you, and thank you again. I lobbied for the construction of 6-unit classroom block in Najong number 1. It comes with a 6-seater toilet capacity, 3 for girls, 3 for boys, and a mechanized borehole. The contract was awarded, but we later found out that the contractor didn't have the capacity to carry out the project. It was abrogated. The gate fund project was abrogated. With the assistance of the districts, we were able to revary the contract and awarded it to a different contractor. I'm happy to report to you, fellow assembly members, that as we speak, construction is ongoing. I've just been notified by the contractor that they will start the construction by Monday. That is a good news, at least for the PM. And I thought he would have applauded us. What is worrying for me is the fact that there are many projects in the district that have not been completed. They were initiated by NPP1 and they are still not completed, and we are almost running out of NPP2. I believe you understand what I'm talking about. In the first 4 years of Nana Akufo-Addo government, contracts were awarded, and we are in the second term of the same government. Those contracts are not completed. Mention few are the Nasiabok-Kambatia bridge that needs completion. The Bunkpurugu Township Road is not also completed. My research indicates that the Bunkpurugu Township Road were supposed to be constructed with bitumen surfacing. And that has not been done yet. Yet the contractor, whom we all know, has left site many years ago. I want to appeal to the government to let the contractor come back and complete the work. Because the budget been taken from one. One number of 2 more quarter, now win and Sarah take rolling do the park, Serna, none of the budget been taken from here and one. I am just appealing for the government. If the DCE can forward this to the appropriate corteses to get this done, we'll be happy. Otherwise, the court or the contractual court cases that we have, that has even resulted to the classification of the district assembly vehicle, will continue even after you have handed over as an administration, because some of these court cases emanates from the NDC era, and because as a country we are not good at continuing projects, because government is a continual process. If NDC were in power, if left power and initiated certain projects, when you come as an NPP government, you should endeavor to complete those projects. If you don't do it, the people will go to court. It is the reason why that we have pledged as a party to ensure that when we take over,
MP, please. This court, I mentioned the dates we went to court.
Oh, you don't
2014 was MPP administration.
You don't need.
2015 was it MPP administration in court. 2016 was MPP administration. NDC they sent them to court.
And that is what he said.
You haven't said anything.
They didn't pay.
That's what he said.
Exactly.
That's what he said.
I said governance is a continuous process. The administration should be continued by any other government that succeeds. Of course. So if you come as a government and you abandon ongoing projects and you start your own projects, contractors will go to court. In judgment that will be placed on your name. We as a party, the NDC party, are pledging that when we take over, we will not initiate new projects. We will complete all old projects irrespective of who initiated it before we can start new projects. Honorable members, I am happy to say that I have been nominated again as the parliamentary candidate for the National Democratic Congress, and I need your prayer support. Inshallah, I'll go back to Parliament. When the next NDC government will be formed, we will work together to develop the district. Thank you so much for your